The government's posture resembles that of the arsonist who calls 911 to report firefighters for violating a local noise ordinance. For centuries, courts have closed the doors of equity to those tainted with inequitableness or bad faith relative to the matter in which they seek relief. That principle, rooted in the historical concept of the court of equity as a vehicle for affirmatively enforcing the requirements of conscience and good faith, ensures that courts do not become abettors of an iniquity.
The government does the rebel. Here in violation of an unambiguous tiara, the government flew 4 non-citizens to Guantanamo Bay, and from there deported them to El Salvador. Then in violation of the very preliminary injunction from which it now seeks relief, the government removed 6 class members to South Sudan. The government thus openly flouted 2 court orders. Even if the orders had been mistaken, the government had a duty to obey them until they were reversed by orderly and proper proceedings.
That principle is a bedrock of the rule of law. The government's misconduct renders it to its core. So too does this court's decision to grant the equitable relief.
This is not the first time the court closes its eyes to non-compliance, nor I fear will it be the last. Yet each time this court rewards non-compliance with discretionary relief, it further erodes respect for courts and for the rule of law. In its conduct in these proceedings, the government's posture resembles that of the arsonist who calls 911 to report firefighters for violating a local noise ordinance.
The due process clause represents the principle that ours is a government of laws, not of men, and we solve matters after rulers only if under rules. By rewarding lawlessness, the court once again undermines the foundational principle.
Apparently, the court finds the idea that thousands will suffer violence and far-flung locales more palatable than the remote possibility that a district court exceeded its remedial powers when it ordered the government to provide notice and process to plaintiffs are constitutionally and statutorily entitled. The government does the rebel. The government The government